Hello and welcome. In this video I'm going to show you how to export a PDF. Now here again I have everything set up and I'm just going to go up to File and Export Map. And instead of an AI file I'm going to go to PDF. Now same thing here, I typically clip to outputs to graphic extent. I also keep my best file format here because again I may want to print, but then I also may want to do web, and I can convert that later to web easier than I can upsample or come back and export for print. I'm just going to go to Format, RGB, because most of the time I'm emailing PDFs. If I'm going to do more graphic work for posters or presentations, I will go to AI. In this case, again, because I email, I tend to go compressed vector graphics. But if you might want to do print, then I won't compress. And I'll have none, image compression. Again, I'll rasterize layers with bitmap marker fills. I'll leave as default. I'll convert to polygons, embed all document fonts. You can do pages if you have multiple pages, but in this case we don't. If you want security, you can. I tend not to use it because, again, if I'm going to add that, I'll do it in Acrobat later on. And then advanced, export PDF layers only. You can also export feature attributes, and you can export map georeferenced information, because you can in fact have georeferenced information in PDFs. So that's always kind of nice to have. And again, just save it in the correct place, and I'm going to save. Now I'm going to go ahead and browse and show you what this looks like. So I'm going to just open up a new File Explorer window, and I'm going to browse to where I have this saved to show you what the PDF will look like. In this case I have a map and I have a PDF here, which I'm just going to open up in Microsoft Edge, and you can see that I have my map here, and they're both side by side. Now to get at some of the layers and stuff, you can't do that in Edge per se, that I'm aware of, but if you went into, say, like Acrobat Reader or Adobe Acrobat, which I will show you in a second, you can get at some of the layer and reorganize those layers if needed. But AI will be more flexible if you plan on doing a lot of what I would call post-processing to augment this to get this onto your poster. So with that, it concludes this video. Thanks. Welcome back. Here I just wanted to show you how this is opened in Adobe Acrobat. You can see on the left I've opened my layers, and so that export option of keeping things in layers and named is can be pretty important, particularly if you are meticulous in naming your layers. You can see here that we can again turn things on and off, and that will change items around, and that allows you to at least get some properties on things of when things are visible, when things aren't, and whatnot. Another thing I want to show you is that in current iterations of Adobe Acrobat, you can customize your tools. So here I got comment tools, fill, sign, comment, but I've also created one which is a subject for a completely different tutorial video called GIS. But what this allows is you have a geospatial location tool. So if I click that one, down in the bottom right of the screen you'll see latitude and longitude, and that changes as I move around the map, and when I go off the map, no latitude, longitude. So that's a way to explore some data in PDFs. You can measure things. So if I measure things here, again, I can kind of create some distances, and it'll tell you based on your units that you set, like that was 6.42 miles. So you can do that. You can do different measurement types. You can do different snap types, and middle, intersect, etc. But you can also get object data tool. And so again, if we had exported our attribute tables with the PDF, which in this case I did not, you could click on things and get some rough information from the attribute table of the object that you clicked on, which is can be pretty helpful. If people don't have GIS, you can just send them a PDF, and these things are in modern iterations of the Adobe Reader as well. So that's the Adobe PDF, and that concludes this video. Thanks.